Okay, so you just bought yourself a new iPhone. Congratulations. Maybe it's an iPhone 13, maybe you bought a 14, maybe you bought a 12. I don't know what you bought, but you bought one of those and it has Magsafe. And what you'll notice, especially with like the 13s and the 14s, is they are pretty good with battery, but if you're a heavy user, having additional battery can be excellent. So ESR sent us their Halolock Mini Kickstand wireless power bank. Now this one here, I believe is 5,000 milliamp hours. So we'll take a look at this one so you guys can see it. But they do have a 10,000 milliamp version as well. So a couple different options out there. All right, guys, we'll check this out and we'll be right back. So these is them here. So this is, as far as I can tell, this one here is the one I have coming in with the 5,000 milliamp. This is the 10,000 milliamp, depending on what you need. If you're like, oh, I need it to be able to charge a couple times because I'm that kind of user, or maybe you're going away for the weekend and you won't have access to a charger, or you're going to be on an airplane and you're just like, no, more power is always better. I'd go with the 10,000, spend the extra 20 bucks. But for most of us, myself included, a 10,000 can be enough, right? Both of these, actually, this one 4.5 stars, this one 5 stars. I'm guessing it's just power related, right? So you guys can see on this one, it kind of talks about all the powery information right there. If you guys want to pause it and give it a read, but I'm pretty sure, yep, this just opens like so. Like with all ESR stuff, you can scan this and get extra warranty, 24 a month. And they do talk about better with a Halolock case. And if you guys stuck around yesterday, you would have seen that I have had somewhere. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, there it is. That's the Halolock case, right there, right? Or you can get one without it, which isn't going to be overly useful. But there you go. Accessory wise, you get, my guess would be the charging cable. Maybe somewhat long, which would be excellent. Yeah, that's a nice long one, right? So USB-C to USB-C. Wow, not even A to C. USB-C to C. That's great for my MacBook. Fantastic. And you get a tiny little manual, which basically says charge it and plug it in. And this is how your tripod stand thing works. Yeah, I'm down. Now, I have on the table here, you can see an iPhone 14 dummy case. So it doesn't actually have Magsafe. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take, well, no, this is a different case. It works with other cases too, so I'm going to show it with another case. No, well, yeah, whatever. This has Magsafe on it, right? I use this case when I'm riding a motorcycle, just so you guys know. And I was out earlier riding my motorcycle, which is why this case is on there. Anyways, this is it. And I like that. That's kind of cool. See that? That little, it's kind of got that, this is how it lines up, right? Which you don't get on this case. But if you had, voila, this case, you would know that this, boom, it's got a nice little, see how this latches on? Like, oh, ESR at all of its glory right there. Halolock case, Halolock tripod mini kickstand thingamadooey. And if you wanted to, you just kind of pop that out. Right? You guys see it right there? Oh, yes. Right? And if you're using it with non-ESR stuff, still works. Right? Bring it back. Voila. And you guys can see here. I'll just take it off and put it back on again. Ready? Charging. Whoops. That's the weather. Charging. See at the top? Charging. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a good size. I like the fact that it's almost like two different kinds of black. Like it's a darker black versus a more satiny black, sort of. And then at the bottom, you do get your little light indicators telling you where you are. Right now, I'm only about 50% charge, but we could plug this into our charger and charge that up. And then if you, I think, tap this button when it's off, because you do have a button on the side, which will turn off the battery probably. Yeah, and then hold it to turn it on so you can see how much power it actually has, right? And again, you just kind of hold it to disable it. You'll see it light all the way up. There, boom, gone. Was it auto turn on when it senses a phone? No, Maybe not. Probably not. So you just got to make sure you hold that, right? There you go. And this says that it's actually giving out power. That's our first one there. See it? Yep. All right, that's cool. This one's 5,000 milliamp hours, but they do have the 10,000 as well. So you know what? Head on over to Amazon if you're interested. But it's, you know what? It's good. I can still hold this whole thing right here, whole thing with one hand, which is nice. Now this one, this case doesn't have that extra magnet. If I was having here, it's better because the battery doesn't have like it doesn't want to slide off. It kind of locks into that straight position, whereas a case like this one, for instance, like it doesn't. It just kind of just goes wherever. So if you're not using a motorcycle, then use a case like this. Yes? Yes. All right, guys, links to Amazon if you're interested. And this is the ESR Halolock Kickstand Magsafe battery pack. You can get it in 5 or 10,000 milliamp hours. Very cool. All right, my friends, that's it. Links down below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm sure there's more iPhone stuff coming out because 'tis the season. All right, guys, I'm out. Later.